Your manager hates you or your boss hates you and you have no idea how to deal with this. Well, first of all, you might be feeling as if you're the only person in the world right now who's suffering from that problem. If there's some sort of any comfort in knowing this is not simply applicable to you, it applies to a lot of professionals in the field. Millions of people are in the same shoes where they are dealing with a manager which is quite not what would they expect. And this is mainly due to two reasons. Well, in order to solve a problem, you have to understand the root cause of the problem. Reason number one is that they are threatened by you. You could be quite too talented, you're more suitable for the job than they are, but they are not appreciating the fact that you are quite a solid team member that they should use in order to succeed as a team. On the contrary, they view you as a threat to their position and to their role. And guess what? How do they deal with this? By showing you that you're not enough, you're doing everything wrong, you're not getting the job done, and they could do it better. This is one of the things that one of those managers that I would like to call that have psychologically as an inferiority complex, where they think that you are better than them and then they are being threatened by that. This is one key thing. The other aspect would be is that they're clashing with you due to personality differences. Your personality could be something and their personality could be something else. And if you put them together in terms of communication, they tend to clash. Now, if you are always clashing with your manager as you communicate with them, when you talk to them and you try to tackle a problem together and you realize they are on one page and you are on a completely different page, this is due to such differences. Now, it's one of these two reasons normally. Now, how can we rectify that problem knowing that we have found the problem? Well, regardless of the reason, how to deal with this is quite simple. Now, I would recommend that you minimize the communication and the contact with such a manager. How? Normally, if you need to get a task done, you would just simply go and barge in and knock at the door and have a conversation with such a manager. And if they hate you in the first place, obviously you're going to be in a position which you can pick on that on the spot. On the other hand, in order to alleviate such circumstances and minimize the occurrence of such a circumstance, you are going to use formal mechanisms for communication. Simply an email. If you need something, draft a proper email, communicate it properly to your manager, and if it requires you to copy or CC someone on that email, do so. Make sure that your emails are quite straight to the point, professional, and you are dealing with your job description and fulfilling the tasks that you should as per the requirements. You are not slacking behind or you are not working on something which is not related to your job, because guess what? That manager is going to pick on that. So in order to resolve that problem, stick to your tasks which are aligned with your job description. Make sure that your manager is up to date with all of the stuff that you're doing through professional communication channels and email. That way, you are communicating the stuff that you need to communicate to your manager. Your manager is staying up to date with the tasks you are dealing with. At the same time, you are not in a position over and over again where you're losing your productivity. You are being part of a toxic circle due to that manager. You're focusing on your job. You're tackling the things that you should be tackled with minimal external influence imposed by such a manager. At the same time, the less they see you, the less likely they are going to confront you and try to show you who's the boss and try to send those negative vibes towards you. So if you found that helpful, by all means, join our growing community for more helpful tips on your career growth and such similar circumstances that every professional every now and then tends to face within whatever work setting that they are. And I'll see you in the next video.